Yeah, and where were those tears when these guys were denouncing sanctuary cities and removing illegal border crossers?
I don't like clowns.
Let's do this.
So anyways, let's get down to the nitty-gritty.
All right, buckle up, Fox News Alert. Shocking drone video shows suspected Mexican cartel members aiming rifles at Border Patrol drone after opening up fire on agents on the U.S. side of the border.
That cross-border violence happening as new daily crossing numbers show the Trump administration's crackdown is already working.
Brooke Singman has summarized it all and joins us with this report this morning. Brooke.
Good morning, guys. That's right. So new video being released by Texas DPS Lieutenant Chris Olivares on X last night. This footage taken after suspected Mexican cartel members trading gunfire with U.S. Border Patrol agents near Fronton, Texas, Monday afternoon as a group of migrants tried to enter the country illegally. That's according to law enforcement sources. No injuries were reported.
Give them nothing, but take from them everything.
And the new administration's border crackdown is already showing results. On Monday, ICE made nearly 1,200 arrests and lodged another 853 ICE detainers. And in Denver yesterday, DEA agents finding and removing 134,000 fentanyl pills off the streets, while also arresting 2 illegal immigrants with suspected cartel ties.
Police, search warrant! Police, search warrant!
And the task force arresting 2 migrants there from Mexico who have ties to the Sinaloa and Jalisco drug cartels. 130,000 fentanyl pills found in that apartment, along with cocaine, meth, and heroin. The border czar says this is just the start of these raids.
So many people are getting attacked. The children. I don't understand. I'm so sorry. I wish I could do something, but I can't. I don't know what to do. I'll try everything, I promise.
We got a 250,000 Americans dead from fentanyl across that open border. Where's the tears for them? I've met with hundreds of Angels moms and dads who were separated from their children because they buried them because they were killed by illegal aliens. We got 500,000 children who were sex trafficked into this country, separated from their families, put in the hands of criminal cartels to be smuggled into the country. This administration can't find over 300,000. Where's the tears for them?
On January 23rd, ICE New York arrested a Turkish national for entry without inspection who is a known or suspected terrorist. On January 23rd, ICE San Francisco arrested a citizen of Mexico unlawfully present in the United States who has been convicted of continuous sexual abuse of a child aged 14 years or younger. ICE St. Paul has arrested a citizen of Honduras who was convicted of 4th-degree criminal sexual conduct with a minor. ICE Buffalo arrested a citizen of Ecuador who has been convicted of rape. ICE Boston arrested a citizen of the Dominican Republic who has a criminal conviction for second-degree murder. This criminal was convicted of murder for beating his pregnant wife to death in front of her 5-year-old son. And ICE St. Paul also arrested a citizen of Mexico who was convicted of possessing pornographic material of a minor on a work computer.
Of the 3,500 arrests ICE has made so far since President Trump came back into office, can you just tell us the numbers? How many have a criminal record versus those who are just in the country illegally?
All of them, because they illegally broke our nation's laws and therefore they are criminals as far as this administration goes. I know the last administration didn't see it that way, so it's a big culture shift in our nation to view someone who breaks our immigration laws as a criminal, but that's exactly what they are.
Yeah, exactly.
And very importantly, America is respected again. We're respected again. Isn't that nice? You know, after years of laughing at us like we're stupid people.
Listen to this. Border agents are reporting shockingly low numbers of illegal crossing, guys, a nearly 95% drop from the height of the border crisis under Biden to the first days of Trump's presidency after just 1 week.
I think there's a very clear message as to what this president wants the look of a criminal migrant to look like, what an undocumented migrant. And I think that's racist. Let me also say, they are also racially profiling in doing this. I am disappointed, disgusted, and saddened by what I'm seeing.
No one real gives a fuck.
We're going to do this job, and we're going to enforce the laws of this country. If they don't like it, then go to Congress and change the law. It's just all for the good of this nation, and we're going to keep going. No apologies. We're moving forward.
Yeah, and where were those tears when these guys were denouncing sanctuary cities and removing illegal border crossers?
Would you allow these cities to ignore the federal law regarding the reporting of illegal immigrants and, in fact, provide sanctuary to these immigrants?
Pick up the New York Times today. There's a city not far across the river from my state that imposed the similar sanctions. And what they found out is, as a consequence of that, their city went in the dumps, in the dumpster. Stores started closing. Everything started to happen. And they changed the policy.
So, Senator Biden, yes or no, would you allow the cities to ignore the federal law?
No.
If you're a criminal, you'll be deported. If you plan to enter the U.S. illegally, your chances of getting caught and sent back just went up.
All right, Daddy Trump, you want to take us the fuck out of here? Come do this shit then. Look what the fuck do your house. Look what the fuck do your streets. Come get it, bitch.
We can do that.
Better. You will not allow Trump to come in here and get these illegals. We're in $1 billion deficit, and you spent half of that on illegals. You campaigned and doubled down that you would not raise property tax. You wanted to raise our taxes $300 million. They shut it down. Now we back here for $150 million. This is what we asking now. Since you want to crash out, some of y'all say y'all willing to go to jail for it. Trump, Tom Homan, please come here first. Spend our tax dollars to go. Michael Rodriguez, you said to take Trump to court to protect these illegals.
You voted for him.
Based on it.
Color of his skin. You got Cash Patel and Pam Bundy that you're going to have to deal with sooner than later. Then it's going to be an audit. Next, it's going to be an investigation. Then it's going to be an indictment. Conviction.
So this just proves to you the lack of leadership that you show in this city. You can't even give me straight eye contact. The people of Chicago, we're done with you. It is insane how we have been voting Democrat for over 60 plus years and we've never seen a change.
Well, no shit.
Chicago was 37% red. In 2020, it was only 15%. So we're waking up.
Only took 90 years.
Got a great way how we can what we can do with this budget. Let's start with cutting off illegals, getting free everything. Free housing, free schooling, free food. That'll save us a lot of money, what, $600 million? Then let's start with you, your salary. You are going down in history as the worst mayor in America. You Democrats, and you remember you told us to defund the police? Let's defund the police detail that you have. And let's put the police back in our neighborhood because we're not for defunding the police.
The Department of Veterans Affairs saving more than $8 million after placing 60 DEI employees on leave. Meanwhile, DOJ also getting rid of more DEI policies and lingo from federal government services, as well as announcing it's saving more than $1.5 million by slashing leases on empty government buildings. And those are your headlines, guys.
You know, and Carly, that is so important because over the last couple of months, we've been talking about how many people in Washington do work from home. Right. And so if they're working from home, why is Washington spending $500 a square foot for a desk that nobody ever goes to?
Very good point.
She wrote in a Fox News digital story that instead of cutting help for people who rely on Medicare, Social Security, and the VA, let's focus on the billionaires and billionaire corporations who are feasting off the American taxpayer. We can improve our financial position by making millionaires and billionaires pay their fair share, whatever that means, by closing just one big estate tax exemption loophole. The U.S. government could save another $60 billion a year. So she's for government efficiency, just at the expense of whatever tax exemption she's talking about.
What? What an idiot.
That's totally not what DOJ is about.
No.
DOJ has nothing to do with collecting more tax revenue. It's about getting rid of programs that are straining our tax dollars.
That we don't need. That we don't need.
Exactly.
Right. I think it is the top 10%. The richest people in the country pay 70% of all the taxes.
But I think we can all agree.
These
Democrats
are dysfunctional.
No, you're not sleepy. You want to go for a walk? You are.
Все, пошла цветы дербандить. Лучше она сухие. Ага, уже никто не обрезает, она.
Goose!
Bro.
It is a messed up world.